Thank you so much. Now, let's just stay on polio for a moment. What are the common signs and symptoms that, I mean, you can look at a child and say, I think this child is down with polio?
Yeah, common signs, symptoms, low fever, sore throat, severe limb pain. It brings paralysis, and that's why, you would see many children then having paralysis.
Oh.
It was simple polio. It was just simple polio, nothing more.
Okay, so what are some of the, I know that I have been involved in an immunization process, and one of the things that mothers often say is, I don't want to get my child vaccinated because for every time I do that, they become sick and old. Now, what are some of the misconceptions or myths that you've heard about polio vaccine that you would like to, debunk for us today?
Well, the myth that when they get their children immunized, they become what? Fever,
yes.
They have fever. Every vaccination, even measles vaccination, every vaccination that a mother takes a child to must have the child temperature must be affected. But after a day or two, the child returns to normalcy, So it's a normal thing. But vaccination pays. Vaccination pays. That's why as a child, when a child is born in a hospital, that child has a card. And in that card, they will inform the mother the kind of vaccinations or immunizations or medication to take, the days to bring the child back for that. True. All those things are in that card. So it pays. So we come from a society where there is a lot of myths. But forget those myths. Let's face realities. Vaccination pays.
For women who prefer to give birth at home, and of course, if you're in the hospital, you are more, educated about this process. But for women who, prefer child delivery at home, how can we reach out to this group of women?
Now, while we also appeal to women to go for antenatal care, because it's not beyond the child, it's also very beneficial to the woman in person. Now, if a woman gives birth at home, that's why many times you'll see the health workers, they come to the homes, to your home. They come to churches. They come to community centers. The idea is that they take this immunization to the children at no cost to the family. So we make emphasis everywhere, every time. We advocate, let your children be immunized. So even if a woman had given birth to a child at home, it was not in the hospital. When you see the health workers and the volunteer health workers coming to your home requesting for that child to be immunized, please gladly give these children out for immunization.
You know that Nigeria is also a very religious community where, especially in the north, I can remember my friend telling a story during the NYC how she was almost beaten. Her and her group went to the northern region to immunize the children. How will Rotary bridge this gap of ignorance in the northern area? How would they get to them and then inform them about the importance of getting your children vaccinated?
We had already bridged that gap. Today in the north, every child is immunized. We had to bring together religious leaders in the north, community leaders, stakeholders from every place, told them, of the importance of vaccination and immunization. And they saw it. And I need you to know that if you go to the north, you realize that some northern states, the percentage of people infected with polio is so much. And so they saw the realities. So today, during the national immunization rounds, it takes every community leader to send out a town crier to inform their people that the health workers will be coming from so-so dates to so-so dates. Please, let your children be immunized. And every religious organization or leaders also do the same in their religious organization. And so we had long broken that genes in there. And so immunization goes to every nook and cranny in the northern states today.
Wow.